Right, on with my next video, and this one is going to be an absolute toughie as well, because it's all about Desert Island Discs. Now, I actually own a book, which is called Desert Island Discs. There's actually two, I've got two, but there's one that's basically quite a fair, good book. And what it is all about a famous radio show. Now, a lot of people in America and around the world might not know this, but there is a radio show that's been broadcast on BBC Radio 4 for years. I mean, literally over 50 years or so. And what it is that famous people or people go onto the radio show and they pick their desert island discs. So it's almost like if you were stranded on a desert island. Let's say you're stranded on a desert island and you're allowed to take with you, say, 7 or 8 discs. We could extend it to 10 if we want. What music would you want on your desert island? And that is one of the hardest things ever when it comes to having the desert island discs idea. Now, I did many years ago have a list of 10 songs that I like that I would have took on my desert island disc, but sadly, I don't have that list because I've lost it. However, I think some people might wonder, would it have changed over the due course of time? Well, I think maybe. The fact is, I like too much music, so I would find it very hard to pick 10 songs that basically represent my desert island disc for whatever reason. If it ever came to it, I think what I will do is I'm gonna do a list of something a little bit different away from the actual desert island discs bit. I know this is the thing, but I'm gonna do something a little bit different at the end just to give you an idea of something. But I think if I had to pick some songs, I think I would pick Ace of Base, Always Have, Always Will, because that used to be my favourite song of all time. But over this year, I did find another one, Keith Urban and Carrie Underwood, The Fighter, which I absolutely love, and I've talked about that on here before. And so I think them two would be in it, and I guess I need a bit of Northern Soul because I'm a big Northern Soul fan, so Sam Cooke, Sugar Dumpling, I think would be in there. But yeah, I've got pretty much, in my own opinion, there's at least 3 records there that I guess I could put in there. If it was something like Best Song Written, John Lennon, Imagine, maybe, I could probably think about that being in there because I could listen to that and think, I love that song. I could listen to that and that would be a great record to listen to. So, on your desert island, best song or a song that's been in terms of talking Billie Jean, Michael Jackson, maybe. So that could be my 4th choice, I think. I guess some cover versions, so I might be interested in listening to a bit of a-ha, Crying in the Rain, their version of that one. So yeah, that's another one that I probably have. Before you know it, I would have already had my 10, and then I'll probably think, I want to change something. So, but it's a great idea to imagine what could be it when it comes to your desert island discs. What songs and things would you choose? Because it's a very hard one, and I think I do love reading the books. I love seeing what other people have chosen, and over the years, a lot of artists have been chosen more than once. I mean, I like Shakin Stevens and certain other artists, but they haven't always been chosen, probably only once. One person probably done like This Old House by Shakin Stevens, his version. There hasn't really been that many, in terms of artists that I like, where they've been used a lot of. You often get the favourite ones, like people will choose ABBA songs and Beatles songs, and people choose the Rolling Stones. And in modern music, you might get people that are quite popular, like Radiohead, and people might like Amy Winehouse, and they're popular, and they're the ones that sort of get used on that. But I think what I could say about at the end of this, and this could also be a factor in my desert island disc, is I've got a list that I prepared a while back. Let me just try and find it, which is if you could listen to only 40 musicians, 40 artists for the rest of your life, who would they be? And this is everything they've ever done. Everything they've ever recorded, that's all you can listen to. Well, I'm going to reveal that list. However, not in any order. These are going in alphabetical order. This is my 40 artists that I love so much that I can listen to these for the rest of my life. Now, there is going to be some controversy over one, because most people will say it's classified as one and not classified as 2, 3 or 4. And that is the Osmonds, because first of all, Donny Osmond is separate to the Osmonds, etc, etc, etc. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to use the Osmond family. So basically, and that's the same with Michael Jackson / Jackson 5. So I know they are separate in terms of acts, but I'm going to break the rules on that one and say that I want to put both of them in. So I'm going to end off with this one on the old Desert Island Disc, or should I say, at the end of 40 artists that I like in music that I could listen to for the rest of my life. If there were the only 40 artists that I could listen to, and only listen to, starting with Aha, James Blunt, Bon Jovi, Garth Brooks, Coldplay, Sam Cooke, Deacon Blue, the Everly Brothers, Feeder, Green Day, Johnny Halliday, Hanson, the Hollies, the Isley Brothers, Michael Jackson / the Jackson 5, Jimmy James, Kaiser Chiefs, Seth Lakeman, Linkin Park, McFly, Kylie Minogue, James Morrison, the Osmonds / Osmond family, Brad Paisley, Rascal Flatts, Runrig, Savage Garden, The Searchers, Bruce Springsteen, Status Quo, Steps, Shakin Stevens, Rod Stewart, The Supremes, U2, Paul Van Dyke, Westlife, Jackie Wilson, Stevie Wonder and Dwight Yoakam. And you'll read that list and think, what a very varied variety of music. That's because I like a very variety of music. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, so bye for now.